All right. Who wants to give me the recap?
We're all Seth's at least traumatized. Eleanor disposed of a fucking body.
Listen, he deserved it. And listen, I'm traumatized because we left Giratina by himself there as it crumpled.
Seth watched a man bounce off the pavement.
As
his
the
own actions.
As the journal says, he hit the ground too hard.
Oof.
Oh, I didn't know.
You're welcome.
God.
I like Seth and Axel ignore Gideon. Very important.
Very important. I don't know who writes these journal entries every week, but they sure do know how to write them.
It's me. It's not me.
Yeah, it's like, it's you, yet you forgot you wrote Ardos hit the ground too hard.
That was Joe.
He succumbed to gravity.
Next thing you know, he's gonna start swimming in lava. Well, last time we did we enter? Did we enter the distortion world last time, or did we start there last time?
He started.
Okay, so the time before that, we entered. Last time we started there, and we pressed Gideon into service, and then we went and absolutely murdered Giratina. And then when we tried to capture it to bring it back to try to purify it, we just could not get it in the ball. So we just said, fuck it, the world is collapsing around us and we're gonna die. So Spira ran to the portal and everybody else followed her. Excuse me.
Eleanor and Axel shoved a corpse off a cliff even though it was gonna fall in there anyway if they just left it alone.
No evidence left behind.
The world was collapsing. What evidence would there have been?
Listen, we don't know that the world would have, fully collapsed. Maybe it would have stopped. And then, you would show back up 10 years later and there's like a rotting corpse and it's like, oh shit, that's what happened to him. Who could have done this? Dun dun dun!
Dehydrated Ardos.
Oh no.
It's like a space snack.
Space snack?
I always come back.
Does that mean that, if somebody, threw him in a lake or something, he'd absorb all the water like a fucking sponge and just resurrect?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Anyway, we went back through the portal and we ended the session before we escaped back to reality.
That is correct. And so with
leave with Donkey Kong dude.
Donkey Kong dude?
The dude that was from the ship and Seth dropped all the barrels on him when he was
Oh,
up the
Burke.
stairs.
Oh no, we left him in there.
He just didn't come with.
Okay then.
AKA, I feel like Scooty just forgot he was there.
I mean, you didn't ask for his help, and he hates all of you. So I guess he just decided to go down with the metaphorical
Literally
ship.
go down with it. There was the ship there still. They all
True.
He went down with the ship twice.
All right, but with that, I think we can get started then. So you guys had gone through the portal and went through that kind of loading screen. So the portal opens up. You guys fall out of it and you all fall on your asses. And immediately the scene that you kind of see is, first of all, it's no longer the time of day it was. It appears to be dawn. And you can see a mixture of rangers, with their helicopters. And you see Corviknight riders and a bunch of restrained and tied up people, several fainted shadow Pokemon that have been like hogtied and such. And almost as soon as you hit the ground, you immediately just hear a bunch of rangers just rush over and just start yelling commands. Stop where you are. This is a restricted area. Who are you? What are you doing here? Where'd you get here? Blah. And they are just.
I'm Eleanor. I fell from the sky. I tried to catch a Giratina. It wouldn't get in my ball. It was very upsetting. I definitely didn't push a man off a cliff. Eleanor.
You're saying this all as you're just on the ground?
Yeah, no, Eleanor didn't even bother sitting up. She's going on enough that they probably think she had a concussion.
That's just like laying on the ground with his hands in the air, like to show that he's not doing shit.
And as they're all shouting, Bastille just walks slowly over. She dismounts her Corviknight, and you can tell she's looked very worn out, very tired. But she kind of rolls her eyes and she physically moves this one out of the way by pushing on his face. And just says, "Step away. They are not enemies. They are not criminals."
Well, I mean, some of us are.
And she just takes a look at Gideon, who is obviously looking very, very terrified. And she lets out a...
Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
She lets out a deep breath and goes, "Gideon Frankfurt."
Ooh,
Oh,
full name. He's in trouble.
lovely.
Where's middle name?
Oh, how... Oh, wonderful it is to see you once again. And Gideon just goes, Bastille, as lovely as always, as you were the last day at Trader Academy.
There's no floor behind you. Don't back up.
We took down Giratina. Yes, we did. Right. Yes. Help me.
I'd hardly call you crying in the corner.
Woof.
Right. Right. Just ignore her. I took down Giratina. It was such a hard.
You really want to go there?
It was a very hard fight. I mean,
Gideon, you're gonna get your shit rocked in about 5 seconds.
She turns to Axel. Do you still got that pipe?
I have blackjack. Does that work?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, they tried to stop me. You know me so well. Do you remember we worked on our final together? And she just smacks him in the face with her gauntlet. Enough. I don't believe a word you say. Just be quiet. Silence. Please. Somebody, one of you, tell me the truth. What happened?
Ardos is a really big loser. Oh.
Yeah. Not meaning to do that. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, we fell in a portal and we met, you know, Mr. Perpetual Liar over there and a couple other people.
Hey, it wasn't we fell into a portal. I jumped in willingly.
You're the only one who did that.
And I'm still alive, am I not?
Still just as stupid.
Yeah, Seth looks very uncomfortable at the mention of, like, hey, I'm the one that's still alive. Anyway, yeah, so went through this Giratina's dimension, whatever. Tracked Giratina and Ardos down. Had to battle Giratina. And Ardos was, like, guarding the portal, being all, this is my plan. End of the world, recreated in my form, or whatever the fuck shit. I probably... Is this official? I shouldn't be cussing.
It adds some emphasis. Yeah, see? Let's go. Let's fucking go.
He's a murderer.
You just lied about single-handedly taking down Giratina. You think they're gonna take any of what you say to heart?
I'll be quiet now.
Yeah, so beat Giratina. Ardos wasn't gonna let us through, so we had to also battle him. Some stuff happened. He stayed behind, and here we are. And the place was kind of collapsing when we left.
Alright, Seth, tell the truth. Dumbass fell off his sword and died. So you don't have to worry about him anymore. Can't just say that he's still there.
I said he got left behind. I said nothing about whether he was breathing when we left.
You said he stayed there, implying that he's alive. He's just dumb, and
he has no
one
way
wrong
to move,
and
so he is staying there.
At least he didn't fall on his sword.
And that gets a chuckle out of Bastille. And as this is going on, Cypress rushes over.
Took him long enough to realize we're here.
Look, he's controlling 3 mighty and okay. He rushes over and pulls you all in for a group hug, and he goes, "I'm so glad you 3 are safe. I was watching the TV when all of it was happening. I did not know if any of you would return."
So you just watched that all go down when you have an entire team of Mighty Eno over there? As the Pokemon professor? You left it in the hands of some 18-year-olds who hasn't even completed the league yet?
Tell us to stay out of it, and we didn't, so...
The portal closed right afterwards.
if we died, he technically would have been like an accessory.
The portal closed right behind you.
We were battling for a really long time, my dude.
Do you not realize that I was stuck in the battles too?
You said you were watching it from your room on the TV.
I did not say my room. This whole league building was covered in battles. We were all stuck. There's a reason why, in any kind of like gestures, there's a reason why so many league employees are in cuffs right now. The protection they were providing was not protection for us. Not in the slightest.
Yeah, what's the background checks like for the league? Because, not looking too thorough.
That's not exactly for me to know. It's a bit of a separate... And as he says that, you start to hear distant helicopter noises, and one of the rangers takes out a pair of binoculars and he looks for a little bit, and he puts them down, and he just turns and he goes, make way on in the center. It looks like the League chairman is coming in. The helicopter, even right before it lands, you can hear one of the doors open up, and somebody gets out, and you hear a jingle jangle. What in tarnation?
It's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
What in tarnation is going on here? I just was watching the League from my League plane as I got off my League ship, and I had to get on my League helicopter and get over here. Somebody tell me right now what's going on. Somebody right now.
How are you?
I am Mr. League. Right. Somebody explain, please. Please. Just what is going on? You know how much our ratings are. Well, they're fluctuating, actually. They're going up and down. Some people were really interested. Some tuned out. What is going on here? What was that thing?
The Penumbra institution was secretly trying to corrupt all the Pokemon in the world and open the distortion world and, destroy it.
We got to hang out with Giratina. It was pretty cool. Should have had your TV cameras there. You would have got some pretty good ratings.
That's a good idea for next season.
No, it's not.
No, that's awful. Please don't do that.
That was a joke, I promise you.
Can I volunteer these two assholes to my left if you are gonna go into the distortion world to film it?
Which ones? The one with bowl cuts?
Yeah, they'd be very good at it.
I did remember getting
idiots abroad.
I did get some feedback. There was something a little strange about their battle.
Yeah, they're cheating assholes. Speaking of which, Eleanor shuffles through her bag to pull out her Pokenav.
Okay.
How are they? What are their positions? Are they standing? Are they in a pile?
They're sitting on the ground.
Do they look upset?
Yes. Well, one of them is. The other one looks like he has no idea what's going on.
Well, Eleanor's gonna stick her Pokenav up, 2 fingers up, with them in the background, and say, "You're losers." It takes a photo.
And you just hear one of them grumble and the other one go, "We're losers!" You idiot.
That's going to Nestor.
Tell him hi for us.
No.
Oh.
You guys are gonna get a phone call. Tell them yourselves.
Wait, we're going on vacation?
Sure. We'll call it that. Vacation to a secluded island where you'll have, board and room.
Oh, that sounds
Against your
awesome.
will.
Mr. Lee goes, "Well, my building is in shambles. There is absolutely no way I can let this season of the League continue. I am truly sorry." And he just stops for a second. Unless... Well, normally, the League, you go through it. You go through the tournament, you go through the Elite Four, battle the champion, and one comes out on top. A couple months back, we had this big old meet and greet, whatever. It's kind of boring, honestly, and way too businesslike. with all the league chair people. And, there's the newer leagues. Paldea, something like that. They don't do it like everywhere else. They have this whole champion rank thing. There's multiple champions. Now, of course, that means I have to be the final trainer or whatever. But it makes when there's something like this happen, I guess it makes a little bit more sense. And you have the variable team sizes, and I guess it is somewhat unfair that one person out of an entire team goes on to be champion. What do you say about being champions?
I didn't even realize it was an individual champion.
Yeah, well, you see, at the end, you're supposed to kind of do a free-for-all battle.
Team feet all the way.
I wish you had said that just a bit before Seth walked away.
Well, Eleanor definitely yelled it loud enough for him to hear from where he is.
All right, Seth, what you doing over by Axel?
Just seeing that he's separated and going to check on him.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, he stepped over here again just to kind of get out of the way, and now he just hasn't really walked back. But of course, Mr. League is speaking extremely loud, and Axel just goes, "Yeah, of course you three would end up being champion rank. I mean, you guys did do a lot of the work and weren't, trouble for the first part of it."
Please, Plant, ask him to be an honorary foot of Team Feet.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's not too late to get your credit. You did help us a lot. And
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Do I even really deserve it?
who says you
I mean,
don't?
there are 4 letters in Axel, and so is there 4 letters in foot and feet.
It's no one's shoving you out of the limelight. If you want it, it's yours to take. No one's saying you don't deserve it.
You know what? Yeah, fine. I mean, hey, I guess it'll make my dad proud or whatever. All right. Go ahead.
Seth just when Axel mentions his dad, Seth kind of gives this far off look in his eye, but doesn't say much more, and is just obviously has a bit more of a sour mood.
All right. Well, I guess we should join the rest of them. Sitting just kind of claps his hand on your shoulder. Let's go, berries and cream.
Where does the cream come from? I hate this.
I don't know. I heard it on the net or something. I don't know.
I'm not a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Uh-huh. Whatever lets you sleep at night, Seth.
So, of course, Seth and Axel walk back. Right. So, let's see. There's gonna be the 3 of you.
4.
4?
Yeah, Axel went through all that shit with us too.
Team Feet!
I...
Why does he keep saying?
We're a quadped!
Oh, yeah, you know what? I did see you get pulled in there, and hey, ain't you... You're the son of Roy. You're Roy's boy. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
What?
Roy's boy.
Roy's boy.
Yeah. That's my dad. Yep.
At least he's not Roy's boy toy.
you say some of these things?
Because it's funny.
Can confirm, very funny.
Well, after Seth and Axel show up being like, yo, Axel did the work too, Eleanor just kind of like grips Spira's shoulder, watches a man grow and goes, oh my god, we're a quadruped now.
Spira just gives Eleanor the most withering look that you could possibly give another human being.
Axel,
What's up?
top, right, left, bottom, left, right, which one?
Just ignore her. Don't even try to deny an answer. Just don't answer and ignore her.
Can I be the big toe?
She's
No!
spirals in between the two. I mean, yes, you can. You can be the big toe.
Why? Why?
'Cause he wants to.
Why to any of this?
'Cause it pisses you off. She just kind of snickers behind her hand.
Yo, wait, hold on. Did I just hear that I don't have to battle anybody anymore? And I'm no longer special? I'm just part of just a champion, not the champion? I don't have to give speeches anymore?
I am so confused on whether this is a positive or a negative for you, dude.
It appears as though instead of maintaining the, how would you say, the old agenda that the Hyrus Region League has taken a more modern approach. So, or will be, I guess. And I guess we're all champions now, or something.
Spira gets all press
Himself on the
conferences.
back.
But I'm still the strongest champion.
Wanna bet?
Eleanor, we just fell out of the sky. Let's not battle anyone right now.
Bruh.
Giratina tried to eat my shark. Come on.
You say this like, I didn't, end up in the hospital how many times?
Less than me.
I've exploded one too many times.
I had my throat
Facing
ripped
the
out. I've had concussions. I've had
I
my
mean-
ribs broken.
I mean, you kind of deserve that one when you kind of just decided to, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with this asshole. As she, kind of, taps, Axel's,
Yeah, and now this asshole's our
arm.
friend, so shut up!
He knows he's an asshole. I don't know why you want me to shut up.
I mean, I agree.
High five,
About
let's
the
go.
asshole bit or the shutting up bit?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, but I am an asshole.
Spirit
That's confirmed.
Also, he's not gonna agree just for me to shut up because as she, pats the,
You're not his
The
boss.
the mysterious bone arm on her back.
Spira
Listen,
walks up to the champion while they are arguing, and she just goes, even after everything that's happened, you still owe me and my team a battle.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Especially after you decide to challenge my skill. No.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, as champions, we kind of only have to do league sanctioned battles, and I don't know, look around. This place is in shambles. And Mr. Lee goes, well, there's always the battle cruiser.
the battle hooser? You have a battleship?
It is a ship which battles take place on.
Why is everything on a ship?
Because we're on an archipelago.
Actually, it's pronounced archipelago.
Archie's what now?
Who's it?
Right.
You guys are gonna drive me back home.
Does that mean we get to meet?
No, I meant that as I'm leaving on my own because I'm sick of this.
Axel, when you get invited back to Seth's parents' house, can you bring me with you?
Sure.
Yes.
No
Yes.
one's
Sure.
getting invited anywhere.
Damn, you don't want to bring Axel home to your parents?
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Wait, oh, whoa, wait. What?
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 Are you not friends? You don't want to show your friends off to your parents? Damn. I see how you really feel about all of us here.
Mira looks at the champion and goes, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, my team was just as bad. Just don't tell Ash that I said that.
You don't know what this woman in front of me has done this entire journey.
No.
You loved it. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Right.
Please tell me
Anyways,
she just says jazz hands but doesn't do the motion.
No, she does do the motion. She spins on one foot. She spins on one foot to, face this direction towards the champion while doing jazz hands, saying jazz hands.
I feel like it'd be funnier if she just stood there with like a blank expression and only said jazz hands as if she meant to do it but can't be bothered.
Nah, see, if I wanted to intimidate somebody by just, standing here dead faced, not doing anything, all I'd say is glucose father. Bye-bye!
right. To answer the young lad's question, the reason why it's a ship is because the battle plane didn't work out too well.
Whoa, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. I forgot that Plant said something. I'm like, bro, I'm definitely not a dude.
And the champion goes to Spira. I mean, sure, I'll take you on at the battle cruiser, or, as it's actually called, the SS Battle, but, I mean, I gotta have two other partners.
I'm sure you have no shortage of options.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Of course, I'm gonna take Ash, and then there's a lot of gym leaders. And Bastille just clears her throat. If there's anybody that is going to be battling alongside you and taking on my apprentice, then it should be none other than me. As a future officer of the Academy, I believe she is my responsibility.
Congrats on your internship, Spira.
She just shrugs.
Well, I believe if things are settled, we can all pile in the League helicopter and get a league on.
They didn't hire you for your personality, did they?
No leg puns, apparently. Only foot puns.
Well, actually, they hired me because I had the biggest hat in the room.
That explains a lot.
Eleanor turns around to stare Seth down. He's challenging you.
This is a Liam branded hat. From my personal collection.
Please just have Blackberry steal it from him.
How the fuck am I supposed to respond to anything? No one knocks me out of character like Seraphil does.
don't even think Seraphell's ever in character.
I should also make mention, just for the hell of it, if you guys ever wanted to get popcorn during the league, it looks like his hat. You're just eating out of like a 50-gallon hat.
But wait, question. Is it like upside down hat, or is
Yes.
it like the bottom is the rim is the bottom and then the top of the hat's actually just open?
Yeah, it's upside down.
Aw, that's not as cool.
Okay, we'll go the cooler way.
I don't want his hat, Eleanor.
Why?
It's impractical. You have a hat to shade your eyes or to keep the sun off you, not to
Yeah.
be a showboat.
Yeah, but then you become Mr. League.
I don't want to be Mr. League.
Damn. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't want to be him either.
As he walks by, you just hear jingle jangle of his spurs. Right, I call shotgun.
I doubt that man's ever stepped foot on a ranch once in his life, other than to maybe buy shit off of it.
I guess we're boarding the league helicopter.
The League copter.
I'll stay here. You guys go on ahead.
No, you gotta watch us.
I'm sure there's gonna be cameras. Don't worry about me.
A big toe get on the ship.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Because I was gonna say, don't make me do it to him.
Ah. Oh, I was like, oh god, what did I do? All right. Then I guess we can get a move on.